The Comets finished tied for fourth with Sioux Center in the conference this season. They sure are peaking at the right time as the season is winding down. They took two big wins over Sioux Center and West Lyon in their last two games of conference play. They came into the postseason with a 16-11 record. The record doesn't describe this team at all. There is much more grit and drive in the girls than the record shows. They took on the Rockets at home in the first round and won in 3 sets. They traveled to Rock Rapids and took on the Lions in round 2. The Comets upset the Lions and took a 3-1 win to continue their season. The girls beat the Wildcats on their home court in round 3 to advance to sub-state. They played Western Christian in the regional finals to end their season with a 19-12 record.
The Nighthawk football team has been very successful this past month. With the regular season coming to a close, they have tightened their claws on the conference with big wins against Sheldon, MOC, and Sioux Center. These wins made them the undefeated conference champs. In the first round of the playoffs, the Nighthawks faced off against the Spirit Lake Indians. The Nighthawks defeated the Indians 35-7. They will advance to the second round of the playoffs, where they will play the Southeast Valley Jaguars.
The Nighthawks made it to the Dome and played the Walk-On Indians. They defeated the Indians 48-12. This victory advanced them to the 2A state finals. There they played PCM Monroe. The Nighthawks were defeated 28-7.
Overall, the cross-country team had a pretty great season. Girls won the West Lyon meet, Sibley Cheating meet, and South O'Brien meet. Boys' top place finish was second place at South O'Brien. For all conference for girls, we had Emily DeRuyter, Lizzie Bloom, and Maddie Strube. For boys, we had Marco Lopez and Dayton Brunsting. Recently, Marco Lopez went to state, and 9 cross-country teammates went to Fort Dodge to cheer him on. Overall, they had a great season. We can't wait to see what they bring next year.
On September 29, the marching band traveled to Laverne for the Tri-State Parade. The next weekend, October 6, they traveled to Sioux Falls for the Festival of Bands. All state auditions were on October 20th, Anna Gatlin got the first chair for trombone and will be performing on November 17 through the 20th. On the other side, show choir started on September 25. They will be singing the songs Thriller, Beat It, ABC Want You Back, and Gone Too Soon. They had choreography on October 13, and they will be having their second one on November 17. Both show choir and jazz band have been having early morning practices throughout the year at 7:15. The play has also been practicing in the morning and at night. They will be performing on Thursday, November 1, and Saturday, November 3, both at 7:30.
As for the renovations to the school, progress is being made. It isn't always the easiest to believe and be happy with it when you can't see the results, but now the southwest addition is completely built up and enclosed. The crews are spraying the outside walls to seal it now. The black part of the wall is what has been coated. The project on the northeast side of the school is also coming along quite nicely. The crews are working hard. The school might not look the prettiest now, but I'm sure it's going to be great and look great when this is all said and done.
So much progress has been made on the new addition since the last video we made in October. Now that the vocal and band rooms are nearing completion, the next goal is to start some of the exterior brickwork. This is something that has to be completed before the windows and doors can be installed. More concentration has been put on the shop area and classrooms on the northeast end. Since October, the walls and roof have been constructed.
Beginning of the season, the Comet Girls lost a few close ones. They fell to Okoboji by 5 and MOC by 2. They picked themselves up and fought hard. They came back from being down by 16 to Rock Valley and won. Man, that was a game. They ended before Christmas with a record of 6-3.
The girls basketball team has been doing very well. Since Christmas, they have beaten ranked team Okoboji, but struggled against MOC and Unity. Pairings come out the week of the 21st. The Comet Girls are currently at a record of 8-6.
The boys basketball team has had a great season so far. The Comets are 12-0 and they are currently alone atop the conference. They are shooting the ball extremely well as a team and at a whopping 42% from the three-point line. You are seeing the highlights from the game at Sioux Center on December 18 and the game against MOC Floyd Valley at home on January 3. The Comets won these two big conference games by 15 and 22 respectively. Right now, the Comets are being led by Keaton Mosier in scoring at 16 points per game, Bodie Young at just below 12 points per game, and Tanisha Law off the bench at 11 points per game. Keaton and Bo are also leading in rebounding with about 5 each game. Keaton is also leading with 4 assists per game, and Carter Francis is there with 3. The Comets have to finish down the stretch, though, with a tough slate of games as they finish out the second round of the conference.
Jazz Band and Show Choir gave a matinee Wednesday afternoon, January 16, in front of 6th grade and junior high. The Jazz Band will be traveling to Northwestern January 21, and Show Choir will be performing at Spirit Lake January 28, both for a state contest.